Yes, people. Hope all is well. Hope you're all having a brilliant start to your Friday morning. Make sure, people, you're having a brilliant day and you're smashing that like button and you are subscribing to the channel. We're now on that full road to 2K subscribers. Smash up the likes. Big up to everyone that's already inside. I want to start doing these more, the daily shows in like the mornings. So these are going to be more of a regular thing going forward. Big up to everyone. Today's topics, we're talking Wirtz announcement. Is the Guehi deal advanced? And Quansah is being sold. Let's dive into it. So the first one is we're talking Mr. Wirtz. His announcement is going to be happening later today. As you can see, I believe this is a leaked graphic of his announcement. Him in front of the camera doing interviews. He is currently doing his second part of his medical right now. So obviously he had to do part one, and then he did that last night. Part two will be this morning. So I fully expect to see that in that Liverpool kit come 6 o'clock today. I think 6, 7 o'clock. You will probably see the announcement. They're the times you normally see big announcements for players. So I think that will be the time. So yeah, I think I'm so excited, guys. Let's big up the chat. As always, get these likes up, guys. Big up to everyone. Big up and smash the likes. Big up to Curtis that's in the house. Wirtz announced today. I'm gassed. Intrigued to see the actual announcement video. Yes, same. Will Frimpong be in the announcement? I think Wirtz will have his own separate announcement vid, the interview, the media stuff. I hope we see a little video of Frimpong and Wirtz. I think that'd be kind of cool to do. But I hope you're doing well, brother. Friday morning. Yeah, I am doing well, mate. I'm doing really well. Got some good plans for this weekend. So, yeah, I'm absolutely gassed. 1 second. Bosh. There we go. Big up to everyone. Smash the likes. 20 people. How many likes are we on? We're on 14 people. Can we get these likes up to 20 ASAP? Big up to G in the chat. So yeah, guys, Wirtz is going to be announced today. The long-awaited announcement. It's been a while since. To be fair, we've had that. It's been a while since we've had that. Here we go, and now finally today is the day. It would have been sooner, but obviously he's been on holidays and stuff like that. So, yeah, and also Sky Sports. I watched their interview. They did say that he is expected to be fully announced today. Fabrizio Romano, everyone has basically all confirmed that his announcement is in fact today. So I'm excited, guys, and it's also been confirmed that he will be on around £200,000 a week. That also basically got confirmed as well. So absolutely buzzing for this. This is going to be our record transfer. So I mean, if you're not going to be excited about a record transfer fee, especially if your football club plays a quality player like Wirtz, then I don't know what's what. Do you know what I mean? Big up to everyone that's in the house. 25 of you already. So yeah, we are going to be speaking a couple of bits more about this before we move on to, I would say, the two other big topics that we need to discuss. Is the one thing I'm excited for is to see if he explains his reasonings. Because everyone's been speculating, why did he join Liverpool over Bayern and City? Well, I guess we're going to see him talk about that in the interview. Do you know what I mean? Let me see what's... Big up to Cursus in the house. Big up to yourself, mate. Subscribe and smash the likes. Yep, subscribe and smash the likes. We've got a full day of content. Today we're doing 2 streams and we got like 2-3 videos out. So when the Wirtz announcement's out, we're going to do a video for that, and I'm also going to go live again at 1 o'clock because I've got some good guests coming on that stream, and the fact that I want to talk more transfers, and obviously there's going to be a couple of more videos. Smash the likes and big up to everyone in the house. 35 of you. We always aim for 50 likes, but on the morning streams, I'm gonna happily take 30 likes as a start today. Hello Liverpool. Hello from Liverpool, Thailand. Big up to yourself, Cop Smile, mates. Hope you're having a brilliant Friday morning. I don't know what the time is over there, mate. Yes, actually, let me know. Big up to you in the chat. So yeah, let's dive into it all. Let's dive into the main 2 topics. So yeah, guys, it is confirmed that announcement is going to be today. Right, let's go into it then. Mark Guehi. So we're gonna kick off, or should we kick off with Quansah first? Because it kind of makes sense to go into. Yeah, we'll do Mark Guehi after we've done Quansah, because we're kind of selling Quansah and then it kind of goes into the stuff. So yeah, this is what Fabrizio Romano tweeted yesterday. Gerald Quansah has verbally agreed personal terms with Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen and Liverpool are closing in on a permanent deal. Understand, it will be worth 30 million plus add-ons for the defender. I'm sad because I actually do like Gerald Quansah. I actually do. He's a player, and I've said it many times, he's got the potential. I just wonder whether Slot just doesn't fancy him. Or he doesn't suit, I don't know, how we want our centre-backs. Because it's looking like we actually want a ball-playing centre-back. That's why we'll speak about Guehi later. I think it's, ever since Ipswich, he has struggled massively. And obviously that Man United game as well. He's just had a couple of moments this season when his confidence has just been absolutely just plummeted. And he's just not seemed to have recovered from that. These moments, he's one of those players where you probably need to put an arm around him. You probably need to give him that love and support on one-to-one time. I'm not saying Slot doesn't do that, but to be fair, he probably would have suited more of a Klopp manager, because that's what Klopp's personality is actually known for, especially in and around the Liverpool dressing room and the training sessions. So 30 million plus, which I think is going to round off to 34 million quid, is good business. It is good business for a guy that only played 25 games last season. To a lot of degree, people don't think he's actually good enough. David Ornstein did also tweet about Mr. Gerald Quansah as well. He said the Liverpool are closing to an agreement with Liverpool. No official bid to see yet, but talks progressing. Deal being done for North 40 million personal terms, but no issue. But then, to be fair to Fabrizio, more news has come out that basically it is done. Also, yeah, he also said Gerald Quansah deal can be agreed in the next 28 to 48 hours, as Bayer Leverkusen and Liverpool are at the final stages of negotiations. Quansah already said yes. Understand final fee can be around 30 million plus 5 million in add-ons. That'll be stuff probably based off, clean sheets, and plus if they get like Champions League football stuff, it'll be add-ons like that. They're the add-ons that's always included. So yeah, Quansah is going to be sold, guys. I don't really know how to feel. because when he bursts onto the scene back in 23, 24, he looked really, really good. And there was a time where he was actually favoured over Ibu Kanate. And we was thinking this is potentially, the long-term player in our defence. And it's just not gone well for him since. I'm happy. But the thing is now he's getting to that age, Jarrell Quansah, where he is 21, 22. Still, still got a long way to learn in his career. But like Curtis said, he does need game time. He's happy for the game time for him. He does need that game time now as a defender, and he's not gonna, he's only gonna get that realistically in the cups and the odd game in the Premier League, just so we can manage Ibu's minutes and stuff. So yeah, it is looking like this is going to be a done deal probably over the weekend, mainly due to the fact that a lot of people thought this deal would actually be included in the Wirtz swap deal, but that has actually not been proven to be the case. It's looking like it's going to be a separate deal. And obviously, Leverkusen, they needed a replacement for Jonathan Tah, and it's not a bad replacement. I mean, Jonathan Tah is by far the best centre back, but with the potential, we know where Leverkusen can improve players and make them better. I think it'd be a decent pickup for the price and the fee for us. It is decent as well. I never thought we may sign someone like Mark Guehi due to him likely wanting first team football, but God, this means slot goes with a back three and wing backs if we sign Guehi. Well, we're going to be speaking about that, mate, when we do come to Guehi. Big up to Liverpool Goals TV there in the chat. Smash the likes, people. Yeah, we've got 37 of you in. I do want to do these more like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. streams alongside with like the daily afternoon shows as well. So I want to build this up as well, these type of shows up as well. So make sure you are smashing that like button and you are subscribing to the channel, stay up to date with the latest Liverpool content. We also do other football content as well. It's not just Liverpool. Like we do match reactions and watchalongs. We've done a couple of the ones for the Club World Cup actually. Kirkers, Guehi, Virgil, Kanati, and Frimpong. Yep. We are moving like fire. Yes, mates. By a Stargy message. We are going to be coming on to Mark Guehi very soon. Very good fee for Quansah. And, we wish him all the best. I think it's a very good move for him. As revealed, there was a strong feeling he was going to go. With the links, that he was very strongly linked to the Bundesliga. And the fact that there was rumours that one of Liverpool's priorities is to bring in a centre-back. And Liverpool have always been happy with having 4 senior centre-backs. There was not a world where I don't think Liverpool have 5 senior centre-backs. A lot of people was debating should it been Joe Gomez, but I feel like Liverpool probably see more value in the Quansah deal in the sense of, what Gomez can bring, at least he can play across the back line. And the fee is a lot more high for Quansah. And with that fee, we can easily go and get a replacement with that fee. With Joe Gomez, we're getting a very low fee, with 2 years left on his contract, and the injuries, and obviously with his age now. So it was a lot more easier for Liverpool to do a deal with Jarrell Quansah than Gomez. That's my thoughts and feelings. But all in all, I've had some time to think, and I'm happy with the fee that we are getting from Mr. Quansah. We wish him all the best with his career, and hopefully he can make a good career for himself. But that's not all on the centre-back situation, people. Big updates are coming around Mark Guehi that came out last night. So this is looking at the centre-back that we're going to be replacing with Quansah. First of all, this is what Fabrizio said. Mark Guehi, he's on the shortlist to replace Gerald Quansah. Appreciated by Richard Hughes, and so we maintain this name on the shortlist for the new centre-back. Guehi is not the only one. He then states furthermore, is on this story, let me give you a hint. I will have a positive detail to tell Liverpool fans very soon because Liverpool are working on defenders. So is he suggesting maybe more than one defenders? You know? Is he suggesting maybe more than one defender? You know, I think that's going to be interesting. Need a buyback option. First option is Liverpool. I still believe in Quansah. He is class with Klopp, and Slot isn't a good man with management like Klopp. I mean, Slot's man management last season was one of the big reasons why we got over the line. The way he was able to manage the squad's minutes, keep the lack of injuries. So, disagree with your last point there, mate. And another thing, I think right, let's just talk about Guehi as a whole. Before I get into that point, I was going to say my thoughts on Mark Guehi. I like him. England international, had a very good Euros a year ago. He's had a very good season for Palace. He's just won them the first ever trophy. I like this signing, guys. I really, really do. And the reasonings is because, right, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking this offers more and more and more ways to play football, in the sense of we can go to a back three, we can go to a back five, we can still keep the back four. And I know a couple of people have been saying, are you worried that Guehi is more of a back three defender? Not really, because if you go to that Euros, a lot of the times he was actually playing in a flat back four with John Stones. Then with either that being Kyle Walker or Trent, then at the left back, whether that was Trippier or Luke Shaw. So he has the capabilities of playing in the back four. I've seen a couple of people complain about his height being 6 foot. The thing is, I need to do some deep diving into his aerial duels, because if they're at the opposite end of the pitch, then it's fine. But if they're in our box, maybe it could be a bit of a concern, because that's actually one thing that Quansah is very good at, if I'm being honest. Big up to yourself, mate. We smashed Seattle Sounders today. Yeah, but isn't it true that you, man, literally, if you guys don't batter the next team, you're actually out of the groups. Like, you're out the competition. No? We've got 30 people in here. Let's get these likes up, guys. Let's aim for 30 in today's show. Big up to everyone that is watching. Big up to yourself, mate. But I'm happy with the signing. You know, you can't go wrong. For the price, is what I want to ask people is, do they think Mark Guehi is better than Quansah? Because if so, basically, you're replacing Quansah with Mark Guehi for the price. The price will be about the same. He's got 1 year left on his contract. So in terms of the negotiations, that's not really going to be an issue, because Palace will want to get somewhat of a fee. They don't want him to go on a free. They want to at least make back some money and bring in a player that's going to be there for the next couple of years, you know, etc., etc. Maybe spend the money on other areas as well. So I think this deal could easily very much ramp up as well. There is a lot of talk that the deal is very advanced. And obviously, Telefootball coming out saying Liverpool are expected to make a significant offer to sign Crystal Palace and England defender Mark Guehi. So I reckon this deal is looking like it's going to be a very interesting the interesting point is how much will Liverpool be willing to pay, because he has got 1 year left on his contract. There is obviously talks. Palace will also want to sign him down to a new deal. I think one thing that's going to be interesting is obviously English tax, stuff like that, obviously. However, how much would Liverpool be willing to pay? For me, I would pay no more than 40 mil. I won't pay no more than 40 million if I'm being truly honest, mainly due to the fact that he has got ultimately 1 year left on his deal, and he's not like he's going to be coming and getting 15 minutes. He's guaranteed all the cups, and he will obviously play some Premier League games, of course, because of Konaté's injury record. When we want to also rest Van Dijk, we don't want to be obviously too also reliant on him with his age now, so we want to be managing his minutes. So I think it's this one's going to be interesting to see where Liverpool will be willing to pay. Our squad is being taken to the very next level. We might be on the verge of dominating English football. Who the bloody hell is ringing me? Suspected spam. Yeah, sod off your breath. Hopefully, mate. Hopefully. You never know. But it's definitely interesting, though. It's definitely an interesting time to be a Liverpool fan right now, and I'm absolutely loving every single moment of it. The signing of Guehi, if it happens, could be very well taken over Virgil once he leaves in 2 years, seasons from now. I would be honest, if he was the Van Dijk replacement, I wouldn't be happy. Because I think there's better centre-backs than Mark Guehi if you pay the price. For example, my first choice defender that was realistic was Nihikre, because he's got a release clause of 50 million. He's got a release clause of 50 million. But like you said, I never thought we'd sign someone like Guehi due to him wanting first team football. But this could be means a lot. Goes with a back three. I think it's more due to bringing in someone that he feels comfortable that can replace Konaté when he's out, or if we're just resting one of our centre backs. And it also just gives us more style of play. Do you know when many times when we've seen Gravenberch split the defenders? Don't be surprised if certain games Liverpool do play a back three, because we will have that capability with our fullbacks in Jeremy Frimpong and Kirkes. And this is where we go back to the analysis and the talk about Arne Slot, that he does have this obviously one of his biggest praises I've said for a while is his in-game tactics. And that's something I'm expecting to see more of and him employ more of, if I'm being honest. I'm more than happy if Guehi joins quality centre back. Yeah, exactly. So, do you think he will replace Konaté? I mean, there's seen a couple. I was watching Big Up to BNR Born and Red. They was chatting last night. Could it be potentially be a Konaté replacement? If it was Konaté replacement, I'd be concerned, like Asim said. However, as a third choice for a guy that's going to come in and do a job, etc., you cannot complain, because it's not like he's a bad centre back or he's bang average. He is actually a decent, very good centre back. So I am, I'm very happy with the price, if I'm being truly honest. If he's more than 40 million, I'd be surprised if Liverpool pay that, if I'm being honest. We have 22 people in the building, 22 likes, 8 more for 30. Can we end off today's stream with 30 plus likes? As it is obviously early morning here in the UK, so yeah, let's get these likes hit. Let's get subscribing to the channel as well. Big rounds of daily content coming your way today. Let me see what else I've got to go through. Right. So yeah, it's looking like Liverpool are going to be making a significant offer. I did see this. Players with the best dual success rate in the Premier League last season, minimum 40 contested. Mark Guehi being above Virgil. He is a good centre back. He is physical. I've just only seen people really complain about the height of you know. Oh, by the way, I think there's a bit of a bomber. Bit of a bomber, guys. Quansah to Bayer Leverkusen is considered a done deal. Why has he tweeted? Yeah, Quansah to Bayer Leverkusen is considered a done deal. A full agreement has now been reached between Leverkusen and Liverpool. It's a permanent transfer with a contract until 2030. Transfer fee 30 million euros plus add-ons. Medical is already being prepared and it's expected to take place next week. The 22-year-old centre-back has been the top target to replace Jonathan Tyre. Exclusive news from the end of May, now set to be confirmed soon. So yeah, it is a done deal, guys. He's going to be going to Bayer Leverkusen. Wow, done deal. Let me wow, it's actually a done deal. Fair play. Which but yeah, big up to everyone in the chat, man. Big up to everyone. So yeah, it's done. He's been sold. I expect now Liverpool to probably move fast for Guehi. I expect Liverpool to move fast. Big up to everyone though. Sad. Yeah, I don't think he will replace Kanate. Sad, yeah. I agree. How much are you thinking for Guehi? I just don't think Liverpool paid more than 40 million. 30 to 40 million. I'll be shocked if they do, in my opinion. Smash the likes, guys. 5 more for 30. Yeah, man. 5 likes away from 30. Big up to everyone that's inside. Yeah. Let me do this. Big up to everyone in the chat. Let's get these likes up. Yeah, 5 more from 30. If you want to see more of these daily shows, big up. Big up to you. Check Eastman's post on Club 78 Club haters. Man, I don't care. I'll be honest. Do you think you qualify for next round? People want to hate on my former managers and my club, then I don't care. Not, yeah, what a shock. What a shock. What a shock. Let me have a look. But yeah, big up to the chat. Marky, what a smart signing by Liverpool. It is a very good signing. It is a very good, very, very good signing. So yeah, medical is basically going to be taking place next week, and that's a done deal. I expect now Liverpool to move fast in the centre back markets region. If I'm being honest, I expect him to be moving fast. Also, I did see this PFA Players of the Year. So this is like the Player of the Year for the Premier League. Yeah, that's the top 6 players. That's meaty. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is meaty. Salah should deserve it. How is Palmer in there? Take Bruno out. Van Dijk robbed. I think I can't lie. I actually think Chris Wood or someone should be in there. You got them. You got Forest basically Europa League football. Like, come on. Yeah, that's kind of meaty. Yeah, Salah will win that. Have Newcastle come out about the Isak situation? I've not seen nothing of Isak, mate, but we are going to be talking Isak later in today's show. So I'm going to do a show about 1 o'clock-ish. So we're going to be going live then. Yeah, about 2 o'clock we're going to go live for that. We've got some big guests coming on, so yeah, big up to all them people. We have got over 40 people in here. We're 1 like away from 30. If you have not subscribed, make sure you have subscribed to the channel to stay up to date with the latest Liverpool content and football content. You like your watch alongs, your match reactions, your Liverpool daily content streams, your videos. You know, most days over the summer we're going to be doing 2 streams a day with videos. So if you like all that and you want to know what the latest with Liverpool is or football, then subscribe to the channel. But yeah, Newcastle have not. I mean, if you talk about Newcastle, they've not actually personally come out. But I reckon we will see some news on that over the coming days. Are there any other? But yeah, I expect, now Quansah has been sold. I expect the centre back market to be moving very quick. Yeah, he wasn't lying. Arne Slot was not lying. This is what Arne Slot guys said back on the April the 14th. Confirms a busy summer. We will be making the team very strong next season. Well, he's already brought in Wirtz. Guehi's in talks. Frimpong, Kirkes. If we genuinely get Guehi, Isak, alongside the 3 players we have, that's the best transfer window Liverpool have ever had. Because you have brought in genuinely the best striker in the Premier League, one of the best strikers in the world, one of the best 10s in world football, one of the best young left backs in the Premier League and in world football in Kirkes right now over the past 2 seasons. You've brought in Frimpong, who is quality going forward, and you've brought in a really good sounded centre back in Guehi. So yeah, Arne Slot, guys, he wasn't lying, was he? When any news comes out about Liverpool, it's mean Edwards done the homework. Around here, Edwards always does his own work. Big up to Ant in the chat, mate. Hope you're well, mate. I think once we sell Nunes, Chiesa to Napoli, can see us going for Isak. How I think it will go is, like I've said, I think right now Liverpool are working on outgoings. I reckon in the next, today's Friday, innit? 10 days. So in 10 days' time, it'll be Monday. A week on Monday. So basically, a week on Monday in 10 days. I think. So you've already had Kelleher gone. Quansah gone. Darwin and Keys will be sold by then, I think. Because it's looking like Darwin and Napoli are close. They're in talks. And obviously, Chiesa just wants to go back to Italy. So, obviously, still keeping Chiesa's song, of course. Don't need to worry about that. So, yeah, big up to yourself, though, mate. I genuinely think the next 2 weeks is about outgoings. And then once we've done the outgoings, we can then assess the situation, look at our profits, look at all the money that we've got, and then go for the striker and the centre back. I think Liverpool are going to have all their business done in the next month. So pre-season is basically it's on the 7th of June. So pre-season 7th of June. No, it's July now. Sorry, because that's when they do all the tests on the 7th of July. So which is in 17 days, and then the actual first game is on the 13th in 23. But we go away on tour on the 26th. So you probably want all your players roughly. I would genuinely argue by the 22nd or the 23rd. So which is about a month. And I expect Liverpool to have all their business. I think we're going to have all our business done in the next month. Outgoings, not too sure, because we've still got to do Harvey, Darwin, Chiesa, potentially maybe a Jota or a Diaz could go. The Robertsons, the Simicasas. Oh yeah, so we've already made 60 plus million. We made 50 million last summer. We're gonna get 50 from Darwin and Chiesa in the coming weeks. Hi, Newcastle United signed James Trafford, 40 million moved to Newcastle United. Mark Guehi, Anthony Alanga, and João Pedro, $100 million, and add-ons for Newcastle. I think what Newcastle should do is give us Isak. But yeah, I've not seen any pictures of Wirtz arriving at Liverpool. He is very well protected from the media. Yeah, of course, Liverpool will not leak anything, but it has been confirmed. Like he was on the plane. There's been a couple of pictures of him getting on and off the plane that I've seen. So yeah, he's going to be announced today, mate. He's confirmed. It's done. I know some people. I actually saw someone last night worrying. I'm like, oh, Lordy Christ! You can literally see him get on the plane to come to Liverpool for his bloody medical. Like, relax a bit, innit? This fan base just needs to chill out. We're doing business. We're doing business. But yeah, I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Let's see what other news we got. So yeah, Arnie Slot, guys, he was not BSing. And guys, for people that are new to the stream, Quansah to Leverkusen is basically done. Is done. He has been. He's gone. And also just is it a bomber? Fabrizio's just retweeted Kirkes in Liverpool, never in doubt. Retweet. I think we're getting a here we go today. I think we're getting a Kirkes here we go and a Wirtz announcement. I've just seen it. Look. If I go to Fabrizio's page, literally the latest tweet. So 2 hours ago he tweeted in the medical. Retweet. It's a done deal. Kirkes is. I reckon we're getting it. Here we go today. Here we go today or tomorrow for Milos Kirkes. What a day, man. What's a day? With the Isak money, Newcastle could easily go and get Kudus, Oshman, and Langer. With that, they can give the massive squad a overhaul. I know they are literally the richest club in the world, but it solves forever PSR issues, and with that money, they can go and get massive upgrades in their squads, go and get a goalkeeper, go and still get a striker and a winger or two because they know they're interested in wingers. And with the money they obviously at the club, they can use that to just naturally invest their squad. So, yes, but big up to yourself, mate. So yeah, I think we're getting a Kirkers. Here we go in the next. Is either today or tomorrow. Today or tomorrow. And then obviously now with Quansah, guys, if you're new, I think what's going to happen is Liverpool are going to excel their pursuits for I think they're going to excel their pursuing Guehi. What's this? It's always a shame to see an academy player leave, but having the opportunity to be a starter in a Champions League side is too good to turn down for Quansah. We'll always remember what you contributed and we'll be hoping that you reach full potential. He has got potential. It's just a shame on how it's gone from him over the last couple of months. Because I like him, but it is a shame. But for the price and the money that we're getting, it is good business. Davis C. Cop. I expect Liverpool to push hard now. Jesus. For Mark Guehi, now that Jarrell Quansah is joining Leverkusen. So yeah, that's done. Done. Guys, we're on 33 likes. Let's try and push for maybe 40 likes in today's stream. Did you watch the PSG game? No, mate. I was in bed, mate. I can't lie. I was in bed. I was gonna watch some of it, but I thought I cannot be bothered. That game was crazy. Yeah, I woke up and I went on Twitter and I saw a bit of bad people were like scrapping and stuff. But I might give the highlights a watch. Newcastle could spend up to 300 million if they sell Isaac because FFP be fine. Yep. Good luck to Quansah. Go and play regular needs to for his career. Yeah, he does. He very much does, and he's gonna get that for sure at Leverkusen. So we wish him the absolute utmost best of his career. By the way, people, if you haven't subscribed, we have 4 subs now from 1,620. So if you've not subscribed, make sure you have subscribed to the channel and make sure you're smashing that like button because we're now 6 likes from 40, and that's what we want to try and aim for in today's stream. But right, I'm going to quickly nip toilet and we will be back for we'll do another 15 minutes. I want to start doing these morning Liverpool chat videos. So, and then we're going to be back at 2 o'clock. So big up to everyone that is watching. Right, we're back in literally 2 minutes. Let's see if we can push for 40 likes by the time we get back and subscribe, people. Yeah, big up to it. Musiala to Liverpool, mate. We've just been. We ain't get. Oh god, lovely jokes. But I want to ask the chat. Who do you think's on the back of my shirt? This is the Liverpool kit from when we won the league. Right. I'll give you a clue. Who's on the back of this shirt? He scored Aston Villa away in it. Who do you think's on the back? Who's on the back of this shirt? Get your guesses in. Big up to everyone though. In the chat. Robbo? No, it was not. It is not Andy Robertson. I'll give you that. It's not Andy Robertson. It's not Andy Robertson. Who else at centre back? What in terms of like who do I think other replacements could be? So if we don't get like Guehi or something, probably keep an eye out for players like Hato, players like that. I would keep a strong out for, in my opinion. Villa away, did you say? Season we won the title, yes. Villa away, the season we won the league. It was the season we won the league. That's your clue. Let's see what I've just been sent on. What have I just been sent on Twitter? 1 minute. Oh, just about the Guehi stuff. Is it Mane? Is it Mane? You think it's Mane, yeah? Was it Mane? Let me if you can see. Let me know. But yes, it was Sadio Mane. Number 10. Number 10, when he scored at Aston Villa away, that header. That header from Mane, yes. I hope you both didn't bloody Google it though. 4 likes from 40. Big up to everyone in the chat. Hope you all have a brilliant Friday. I'm excited for today, man. You know, Wirtz is going to be announced. I expect Liverpool to pursue their interests in Guehi. So I think that's going to be interesting. It's going to be exciting days for us Liverpool fans. So, yes. Let me have a look. What else? Yes, bro. Didn't realize you were streaming. Big up to CJ, mate, in the chat. Hope you well, my brother. Hopefully, we wear more Nunes Isaac rumors today. What in terms of like Nunes outgoing, Isaac rumors, and I think we hear something today. In terms of like incomings, I think we're gonna hear. You know what? I'm gonna make a prediction. Predictions of the weekend. I reckon we get Kirkers. Here we go, and we get significant more interests in Mark Guehi. Is that probably just easy predictions? Yes, but that's just what I think. If I'm being honest, that's what I expect. Let me have a look at something. Right, what I wanted to do was let me do this. But yeah, big up to everyone that is watching. He's Guehi good. Haven't seen him much. And where does this video come out about Wirtz signing the contract and being interviewed? I like Guehi as a centre back. I think it's good business in the sense of just mainly in the sense of he's probably an upgrade on Quansah. I have concerns as to whether is he the long-term Canati replacement because he's obviously going to be leaving on a free. But it's a very good business because he can play in a back three, he can play in a back four, he can play in a back five. It gives us more versatile options in the way that we want to play football going forwards. And this is what I think you're going to see heavily next season. You're going to see slots switch up even more, even at the starting games. We're going to have more than, let's say, the 4-4-2 formation, the 4-2-3-1 formation, the diamond formation that you're seeing Liverpool play this season. I think we're going to have other formations and situations that we can use. But I think it's a very good signing. If we obviously get over the line, of course. If it's 40 million or under, I think it's good business. If we get Isak, he'll play Newcastle in the second game. Yes, he would actually, and Kirkes will play his former team. It would have been mad if we had Palace third game of the season because we could have played, and if we signed Guehi, we would have played. Majority of our signings would be playing their clubs in that first couple of games. I'll tell you what. One thing I want to Google is when's the Champions League draw? When is the Champions League draw? 2025. That's 26 season. I don't think it's until August. Well, no, because you've actually got the qualifying stages. God, I remember when Liverpool was in this. We had to qualify the season. We got to the final. Jesus. Yeah, let's actually have a look. I actually want to see when the draw is. Yeah, we already know how it works. When's the bloody draw? So it starts on the 16th. So the dates are the exact same. Playoffs. God, you got 4 rounds. You got first round, second round, third round, playoff round. Bloody hell. So it's not actually not for another 2+ months. Yeah, I can already tell you who Liverpool have got. We've got Real Madrid. There you go. Spoiler alert. Rate the work. Rate, huh? And you just woke up in your live vlog. Mate, I've been live for 56 minutes. Mate, I'm doing 2 streams a day. The only times I can't do that is over the weekend, unfortunately, because I'm literally like out all weekend with my girlfriend. So I'm actually having I've done, bro, for the past literally 6 weeks, 2 streams a day and uploaded a video and done many shorts for the past 6 weeks. The other day, I did 5 streams in a day, mate. I did about 7, 8 hours of streaming. So I've decided I'm having a weekend off, man. But yeah, man, you gotta grind. If you want something in life, you've got to put the work in. You've got to put the effort in. You know, I'm not just gonna wake up and I'm gonna be on the numbers and the subscribers and the community I want. You know. But yeah, big up to you, mates. So yeah, guys, let's just do a quick recap before we end off on the stream. For people that are new, make sure you are smashing that likes and you are subscribing. We are 3 likes from 40. So big up to you all. And if you are watching on the playback, also if you want to become a member, memberships are available and also in the description. So draw Quansah to Bayer Leverkusen is done. 34 million quid, we take it. You know, we take it, don't we? And yeah, other news, people, if you are joining as well, Liverpool expected now to make a hard push for Guehi. Excited to see how this one could prevail. I mean, what will the benchmark be for Liverpool in terms of how much will they push for? But quickly before we go, on the centre back news, there's actually some news. It's been confirmed. Breaking: Joe Gomez wants to stay at Liverpool this summer, a decade in a red, and still hungry to keep on going. This is what he said 10 years ago as a kid moving from Southeast London to Liverpool. I couldn't even imagine looking this far into the future. Looking back now, I'm fully grateful to take so much pride in being a part of this club and city. No denying the challenges along the way, but embracing them to grow both as a player and as a person is something I've always tried to do. I'm grateful for all the support in trying to do that. It's been a blessing to be a part of the different dressing rooms and getting to create such a special memories over the years with so many great players and staff. I felt it was important to share my thanks to you all for the support throughout the years. It's always meant the world, and I will never take it for granted. A decade in a red, and still to keep going. Big up Joey G, man. That deserves a retweet. Big up to yourself, mate. Unlike a certain little rat, I'm not gonna comment. We don't speak on him. Yeah. Do you know when the video of the silent contract will be out in the interview? It's going to be out today, mate. It's confirmed. It is confirmed. I will literally pull it up for you. Is this true? What the hell? Well, that's Saka, isn't it? But it is Florian Friday. Where did I see this thing about is Medical being signed? Fabrizio said it, didn't he? Yep, here we go. He said, look, main part of medical tests are now underway for Florian Wirtz in Liverpool as final formal step. It's all set to be sealed today. So yeah, that's done. And then obviously Sky Sports also said the official announcement for Florian Wirtz is expected today in terms of his media stuff. So yeah, man. Big up to the chat. It's happening. Have you seen 12's quote? It's very advanced high quality stream, something I'm not used to. Yes, I've seen it all, mate. I don't want to talk about them anymore. But yeah, guys, we are going to be live again at 2 o'clock. So make sure you are all smashing the likes on the channel. Yeah, make sure you are all smashing that like button. Actually, no, we're actually going live at half 1. We're actually going live at half 1. So if you want to be a part of that stream, big up to everyone. Get these likes up, guys. Get subscribing to the channel. We're 2 likes away from 40. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you have subscribed. Very important you do so in today's stream. We'll be back at half 1, so in about 3 hours. And then we're going to do a big stream because I've got some guests coming on, and I've also got a couple of videos out today. So when Wirtz is officially announced in his Liverpool kit, doing his interviews and all that stuff, we are going to be doing a video on it. And I'm also going to have another video out today as well. So 2 streams, 2 videos. We don't stop in it. That's how we do things on this channel. Big up to everyone that has watched. I'm going to redirect to the next stream that will be later today. So when you go in there, make sure you hit a like on that stream. Obviously, I'm not expecting you to wait because it's going to be 3 hours until then, but make sure you hit a like on that stream. Big up to everyone that's watched. Have a lovely Friday. Take care and goodbye.